raffreddata. Però fin tanto che funziona va bene, perché non capivo il motivo
I don't
non
need to
smesso di
look to know
funzionare
it's
le
you.
cuffie. Oh.
Hi. I'm calling for an interview. May I ask
Guarda,
if Miss
sei il primo a cui
Bodyguard had a fun
rispondo in
time
2
with Reddy
giorni.
today?
Quindi ritieniti fortunato, Raphael.
Raphael is also wondering why you brought Reddy to a get-together with your colleagues.
Cazzo hai detto?
Humans can now understand fish tongue? Fish tongue is pretty hard to learn, you know. Some fishies speak in glub-glubnese, and others in Papaposh. I've seen them talk in blub-blub-lun, too. If you don't pay close attention to them, their words will drown in the water. I know, right? So, to express your gratitude, shouldn't you share with me what you and Reddy talked about? Like... That's it? But like, of course. Who else would I be talking about in his presence? Reddy noticed? Oh, come on. I was sure there were no witnesses, especially not fishy ones. Okay, but if you want me to say something, you should go first. And did you really hear about this from Reddy? I refuse to believe it. It's nothing, to be honest. I was planning to host a private art exhibit about you at home. It'll only be open to the 2 of us. I was gonna surprise you with it, which is why I didn't tell you in the first place. But I realized that since it's about you, it'd be better to include you in the planning stages. You sleeping on the desk, fighting wanderers, and walking on the beach. Stuff like that. Really? Tell me. Then it'll be an exhibit about us, you know. Actually, I like your idea. Alrighty then. I'll listen to your suggestion and do that.
Raphael che dorme sempre.
If you keep touching me like that, I'll...
Cos'è che farai?
If you keep touching me like that,
Vabbè, facciamoci le missioni, va. Prima che Xavier si arrabbi. Ale, monetine che non servono un cazzo. Vai. È il momento. Che team mi fai usare? Ovviamente il team scarso, cioè. Non che mi sceglie i più forti. Non sia mai,
The battlefield is ever changing. Even a blizzard must come to an end. Let's go.
Okay. Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect. You won't escape. Dr. Zane.
Fall back. It's your turn. It is weak. Now's our chance.
Bring it on. Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it.
Recovered already?
Faccio un sacco di
How
danni.
tiresome.
It's your turn.
No problem.
Be ready for its next move.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Victory is within reach. It's getting ready to attack. Keep your distance,
Ma che
or
mi
else you'll get...
preoccupi.
Let's go.
Okay.
It is weak. Now's our chance.
Bring it on.
Seize this. Let's call it a day.
I'll give it a taste of our strength.
Oh yeah.
It is falling apart.
We crushed them.
Ah, è già morto. No way. Too easy. Oddio, sì, finalmente ho ottenuto il vestitino. Quello che si otteneva a livello 20.
We don't have much time. Let's make this quick. It's your turn.
No problem.
Non ho idea di dove io sia
Victory
finita.
is within
O perché
reach.
sia finita tipo dall'altra parte della mappa.
You won't escape.
Keep your tempo.
Eat this.
Ah, ma è troppo male.
It's your turn.
No problem.
Lei. Oh, c'è ancora gente.
Keep your distance from it.
Zane.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect. Eat this.
Come closer. It's your turn. It is weak. Now's our chance.
Dr. Zane.
Fall back. Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt. Well done. Don't get ahead of yourself.
We crushed them.
Oh, lei. Troppo forte. Lo so. Modestamente.
The battlefield is ever changing. It's your turn.
No problem.
Non doveva andare proprio così, ma...
Victory is within reach. It is falling apart. Proceed with caution.
Quello che lui riguadagna vita, io no.
Come closer. It's your turn.
No problem. Go back to the pit you came from.
Leave it to me. It's minor. Let's go.
Okay.
It is weak. Now's our chance.
It was just a scratch.
Well, things are getting more challenging now.
It's recovered already? How tiresome.
Keep your distance from it. Be careful.
Zane.
Here it comes. Let's go.
Okay.
It is weak.
Aspettavo
Now's
proprio
our
questo.
A hard-earned victory.
This is
Let's
what a
go.
battlefield is like.
Let's go, ski, let's go. I'm too much forte. Phantomless Gaze. Ah, è solo un titolo. Pensavo mi desse la corona, peccato. Shadowfall. Oh wow. Ci sono un sacco di abitini carini disponibili. Solo altri 2. Minchia, quanti cazzo di livelli ci stanno? 180, porca troia. Ci arrivo mai. Oh, oggi c'è anche Silas, no way. Beh, giustamente. Immaginavo. Va bene, non è tantissimo, ma... Giusto, giusto. LOL. Sì, tanto non le finisco. Ad arrivare al 40. Piano piano ci arrivo, Perfetto. E va bene così. Oh. Giusto, poi devo craftare un po' di roba. Direi che siamo a posto. Sì, anche perché non ho altri silos. Let's go! Bitches.
It's dangerous. Guess I can't let you stay too far away from me. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure
È
they're dead.
morto.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done. Silas,
It can't escape. Be careful. Don't let it hit you. Look out. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead. You won't escape.
It's time to meet your maker. Are you up for a joyride later?
Bello
Where
che
do you
ha
wanna
detto
take
time
me?
to meet your maker.
Guess.
In pratica gli sto dicendo è il momento di far visita al tuo creatore. Quello che noi diciamo quando devi morire.
It's dangerous. Guess I can't let you stay too far away from me. Let's attack it together. You can decide when. It's your time to shine. It's time to meet your maker.
Come
It was
stile di
just a
combattimento però quello che mi piace di meno.
We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done.
We could have done some more training.
I just got sloppy.
Let's attack it together. You can decide when. It's your time to shine.
You won't escape.
Are you up for a joyride later?
Where do you want to take me?
Guess.
Loro continuano a parlare intanto. Tranquilli, non importa.
This battle will be over in a few minutes. Let's attack it together. You can decide when.
I'll make sure they're dead.
Stay on your toes. It's changing how it attacks. We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done. You won't escape. We crushed them.
Oh, già finita. Che tristezza. E niente, è finito in fretta. Ok, ho sbloccato un po' di cose con Silas, va bene. Oh,
Are you home? Remember to use waterproof bandages for your wound before you clean up.
ok.
Also, apply an ice compress on your arm before bed. A towel will do. It's getting late. Good night. Congratulations. You passed the 20th Deep Space trial. I believe you were the one who was preoccupied, considering your desperation to land the
L'ho
final
fatto
blow.
con te, baby, comunque.
In any case, it's thanks to your decisive strike that we were saved from quite a predicament. I have a lot more time to do other things now. If you're not planning to sleep right away, we can update our Deep Space Trials rulebook together.
Ok.
You added a new rule. One must prioritize safety no matter what. All right. I'll add it on your behalf. However, if you don't want a doctor to be constantly working, we'll need to cooperate.
Ok. Stai calmissimo. Dobbiamo recuperare un bel po' di roba comunque. Questo gioco mi piace troppo anche perché puoi recuperare tutte le chat senza problemi. Almeno così se te ne perdi una non succede nulla. Pure mi sta a chiamare.
Where's the kitten-shaped cloud? Mm-hmm. And the cloud to its right must be the butterfly it's chasing. There's a tiny special supply store next to ours, too. A little squirrel just went on a shopping spree and cleared out a stash of acorns. I wonder if he's in a hurry to go home because he wants to give his beloved a special Azure's Echo Day gift. If you're feeling anxious, we could make up some stories about the sunset and the evening glow. The stars will be much clearer here than in the city at night. It'll be cold, though. If we're going to stargaze, we need thick blankets. It should be next to the sleeping bag. I brought the biggest, thickest blanket I have. It's big enough to wrap around both of us while we stargaze from the treehouse by our tent. Then I'll wish for the sky to darken faster so the stars can clock in. We might have a noisy audience in there. For example, you might be stargazing only to look down and find several pairs of tiny eyes with us. We can also share these acorns with them. It only cost me a few raspberries, thanks to Mr. Squirrel, but he did tell me that the biggest acorn must be given to my beloved on Azure's Echo Day. I hope you'll accept it tonight.
Olè. Oh wow, un sacco di roba nuova. No, però voglio fare... allora, chat bubbles. Ah, però non mi piacciono i coniglietti questi. Mi piace di più quello verde. Lasciamo quello verde. Oh,
Besides making candy, have you planned any other special activities for Azure's
don't know.
Echo Day? You mean 100 Ways to Create Holiday Sweetness, kitten? I finished it. My conclusion is that making candy can't be harder than making guns. If you don't believe me, you can ask Mephisto to verify.
perché?
Gift? You mean that piece of fabric with embroidered crows of various sizes and a sparkly bird's nest? The craftsmanship is precise and the quality is good, but your taste remains consistent as ever. Mephisto loves it. He's claimed it as his exclusive birdcage cover. It seems more like you had an ulterior motive, kitten. Wouldn't it be better if no one interrupted us? Don't worry. I already mastered the 100 ways to create holiday sweetness. Sure. I look forward to your evaluation of my progress. What kind of expressions? Try my candy? I didn't think I'd have to deal with this challenge after spending one whole night studying convoluted syrup ratios. Here's a unique sweetness for a unique you. Is that what you want to hear, kitten? If you accept my words and candy, I'll see it as you agreeing to spend next year's Azure's Echo Day with me.
Okay. Che bello quando mi regalano nuove emoji. Oddio, Raphael Pocchio.
Meow badge blind boxes, clay artsy burbs, the plaster dolls we painted. I had no idea a magnificent little world was hidden here until I looked. It's almost like you saw the future. They'll keep me
Bene.
company since I'm stuck in traffic with nothing else to do. It doesn't make sense. The weather's warming up, yet the traffic is still frozen solid. Only that group of cyclists could ignore all this gridlock. They just breezed right through. It's both enviable and infuriating. Those cords on their bikes have unique designs. They'd make lovely bracelets or hair ties. For the colors, we could weave in a strand inspired by these red taillights. Another one can represent the blue waves outside my window. That's what I was gonna say. I planned to share that discovery with you during our picnic, but sharing this view of the sky over the phone feels like we've already started our perfect date. I can see a contrail in the sky. It reminds me of so many things, like tree branches, dragonflies, coastlines, or this completely gridlocked bridge I'm stuck on. That should be my foresight arriving. You can sign for it. The cars are finally moving. I'll step on the gas to make up for lost time. Wait for me. It's gonna be another Azure's Echo Day, where the gift arrives before I do. But I'm still looking forward to the moment we unwrap it together. I guess that means my excitement for celebrating holidays with you will never reach its limit.
Ah. Olè. Dai che stiamo recuperando. No. No. Perché non mi dai 9 emoji piuttosto che darmi quelle vecchie? Stronzo. Non so neanche se sono ancora buone. Ok, recuperiamo le chiamate mo. Addirittura video call.
Why did you choose the moss rug?
Boh. Non so
What about all
neanche-
those cute and creative
non so
ones?
neanche cosa sia.
Aren't you going to challenge yourself with those?
Mi farà venire mal di pancia.
My intuition tells me that's not the real reason. That sounds slightly more convincing than your previous answer. I've done this countless times. I'm basically a pro. I can definitely teach you. I see you aren't a tufting expert, but an artist specializing in giving up. Miss. Believe in yourself.
Al massimo mi
You're a
farà mal di
skilled
pancia.
sharpshooter. Using a tufting gun shouldn't be that different from using a real gun, and even if things don't go as planned, it will be our unique design. Your enthusiasm is admirable, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's save that snowman watching rainbow pattern with its 100 different colors for when we've actually become masters. We're also on a schedule. We still need to attend the musical fountain show. Would it be a holiday surprise if I told you everything? I'll give you one more hint. There's a bouquet sitting in the passenger seat right now. As for the other surprises I've prepared for you, you'll just have to discover them later.
Vabbè. Oh. Oh! Quante cose sto sbloccando. Vai. Prossimo.
Sure, I'll send you the card number. The password is your birthday. You're still having dinner at this hour? No, it was a telemarketer, and I got up for some water. If that's everything, then I'm going to go back to sleep. Remember to text me when you get home. Didn't you already pay the bill? Or are you heading somewhere else? What's wrong? They want me to join them for karaoke. I'm not much of a singer. But based on what I heard, they didn't exactly accept that. What about you? Do you want me to come? I'll go change then. Just send me the address. Am I usually that hard to convince? Are you inviting me or trying to talk me out of it? I'm okay. I'm fully awake now. I also want to join in on the fun. After all, it's not every day I get to see you sing in public. We just happen to be on the same wavelength. Wait till I get there before you start. I'm looking forward to it too.
Okay.
Have you been saying it's Silas recently?
Uh-huh.
What does that even mean?
Ah, non lo so.
Luke and Kieran were infected with your slang. Does the phrase mean it's all over for me in that context? The Wanderer is really strong. It's Silas, like that. Ah, so you want to deal with me like how you deal with a Wanderer. For example, can you use it in a sentence? You're good at talking yourself out of trouble. Is that so? How nice are we talking here? Go on. Is that it? You're very Silas, too. I know, you're saying I'm amazing. What about your name, then? Explain your name to me. Well, it's an adjective to describe someone who doesn't fear death. The type to do the craziest thing without a second thought. And here's an example of it being a verb. It means trying to deny something. Would you look at that? There's also a noun definition. It can refer to a cat with sharp claws and a feisty attitude. It can also mean someone who's very irritating. Yet it's difficult to do anything about them.
Uh-huh. E sono convinta. Ah, vabbè. Oh wow, ciao.
What are
Hai
you
detto che mi
doing?
chiami al mattino, cioè.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm leaving. Because my real identity is actually someone from another world at the end of the vast ocean.
Lo so.
We, the people of that world, are cursed. If we don't go back before sunset, we turn into bubbles and disappear into the sea.
Ma magari.
You know I'm making up a story to mess with you, right? Can't you be more enthusiastic with your replies? All right, you got me. I didn't want you to be sad because I'm leaving, so I tried to make things less dreary. I really don't want to go on this overseas exhibition tour. It should be enough that my paintings are there. Why do they need me? Past me would have already been planning where to go sightseeing and draw some sketches. But this time, it's weird. I don't want to leave even though there's nothing special here. What do you think is the reason? Well, we can rule out one answer. It's definitely not
Non
because of
capisco se è
Lincoln City's
plastica
breathtaking views.
o se è zucchero.
But don't worry. you can think of it as me just taking a stroll somewhere else. I won't keep you waiting for long.
Isa
Maybe
plastica.
next time we meet, I'll bring a surprise.
Niente, ci rinuncio. Peccato. Allora, datemi un momento che devo andare a soffiarmi il naso. Sinceramente. Allora, messaggi Silas. Che bello. Ok, vediamo un po'. Hanno risposto delle cose. Rispondiamo a casissimo, va bene. Come osa Grayson metterti il cuoricino? Un gatto! Amore!
If you took any longer to show up,
So stare, c'ho troppe cose da guardare. Oh, aspetta. No. No. Vai, Ice Radiance. La voglio. Eventi. È il momento che ci dedichiamo a sto cazzo di evento qua. Sì, perché... Però prima voglio fare un paio di scout. Vediamo un po'. Nulla di esagerato. Vai. Qua penso che puoi trovare solo 3 stelle. Oh no, volevano anche qualcosa di 4 stelle. Qua devo pullare qualcosa. E vediamo un po'. Ciao! Io no, non l'ho ancora finito. E non penso neanche troverò qualcosa di buono. Comunque non ci speravo più che venissi, visto che è già l'uno. Sono contenta di vederti, Fat Jack. Non so come avvisarti per quando faccio le live. Quindi, boh, spero sempre che comunque ti capita di guardare. Perché non so come avvisare. Oh, che bello. Peccato che è Xavier. Che schifo la vita. Ho trovato Xavier non me ne frega un cazzo, ma chi cazzo lo conosce? Non mi interessa, te lo puoi anche mettere su per il direttale nel manganello. Non era quello che volevo. No, Xavier vaffanculo già. Non lo voglio.
if he had made a different choice, would this story have ended
Ci
differently?
vado subito. Dov'è? Ma con chi ci devo andare? Beh dai, meglio tardi che mai, visto che sono in live da un'ora. Boh, sì. Sei l'unico in live al momento. Ma cosa volevi vedere? Ma teoricamente lo sblocchi aumentando. Dovresti sbloccarlo aumentando il coso con i personaggi. Che carini. No, tamarrissimo. No, non lo so, guarda. Oh. Che cosa carina. Sesto. In che senso? Ma sono parecchio raffreddata, però sto bene.
I wonder.
Devo fare assolutamente questo evento, su. Allora. Vediamo un po'.
This shouldn't take a long time to fix, yeah? You're not allowed to be curious, so don't worry about it. Do you think that organization is a shelter for predators? What do you mean? Your imagination knows no bounds. Are you like this with every prisoner you have in custody? Aren't you afraid my singing might bewitch you? You'll be at my mercy. It's fixed.
The experiment has begun.
Accadono cose bizzarre.
I never got around to drinking them. They've been sitting there for a while now. You're in enemy territory, but you still have the gall to play detective. You gotta search every nook and cranny, huh? Those are only used on Flow and Fire's traitors. What kind of leader do you think I am? I know what you're really up to. This investigation is just an excuse to go undercover here. How do you plan to accomplish that? We'll see how useful they are once I try them out. The latest neurotoxin on the market. 1 milligram is enough to make someone wish they were dead. A souvenir from the last time we had an uninvited guest. Some of their blood should still be on it. I was joking. You made yourself at home without my permission, and even assumed my preferences. Should I set up a dedicated observation room for you? That way you can keep an eye on me 24/7. But Miss Enforcer, please don't tell me you forgot the real reason for your visit. Is that it? Our hosts aren't very good at their job. This welcome party sucks. While the other traps have clocked in, that elevator should have joined them. This type of elevator has an internal propulsion system. We can use the reaction force to move it. I don't get a VIP seat. You know, they need to try harder if they want to scare anyone. Then ignore them next time. There, problem solved. Shh. Did you hear that? They don't know what they're in for. You focus on finding the device. I'll deal with our uninvited guests. You're covered in soot. If you want to avenge yourself, I know of a quicker method. I didn't realize the LCBI had renovated its interrogation room. Nice photo studio you've got here. Are you even good at taking pictures? You're so picky. Looks like you got the evidence of my felony. You might want to save that for later, because there's more to come. The simplest way to find me is to go to you. That's just how it is, right? And take a closer look. In the photo, I'm the one backing you up. You can't bring yourself to wish me well. I see, I see. Someone's a little too familiar with my base. To ensure my safety in the future, I might need to relocate. No need. As far as I can tell, there's no better territory than this.
E nulla, finisce così, che tristezza. Vediamo un po' cos'altro si può fare.
Is this how you show concern for every prisoner?
Ok. Non so quale ho usato. Quindi direi che questo l'ho già fatto. Però lo riproviamo, dai.
What are you gonna do this time? Mark your territory with your scent.
Vabbè, ovvio.
I'm perfectly... Wait. Don't move yet. Your scent is the same as the lure's. Its sweetness makes me...
Tutto qui, che tristezza. Proviamo.
You're here to torment me with your new toys again?
Ovvio. Ok.
Why should I even listen to you? Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question.
Oh.
I'm not. Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question.
Ma che cazzo?
You better hope I don't find an opportunity for revenge.
È stato divertente. Non lo posso comprare. Ci aspettiamo tante cose, caro mio. Allora, Secret Infiltration. Facciamo sto minigioco del cazzo. Olè. Il walkie-talkie era praticamente lui che obbedisce ai tuoi comandi. Vediamo un po'. Comunque solo io penso che i comandi di staffare siano impossibili. Oh! Oh cazzo. Dio che culo. Ok, next. No! Ok. No. Madonna, quanto è complicato. Tra quanto li finisco? Aiuto. Basta. Lo odio già. No. Cazzo. Ah, peccato. No, devo rinunciare alla vita per prendere quella. Non voglio. Che giochino di merda. Come si sblocca tra 2 ore? Ma che cazzo mi stai a dire? L'ultima area si sblocca tra 2 ore. Madonna. Oh.
I can't intimidate other enforcers. Glancing in their direction counts as intimidation now.
Oh. Che si fa adesso?
I'll get whatever it is that you desire.
Ci divertiamo. Oh, se ci divertiamo. Caro mio. Ci divertiamo e come?
First the muzzle, now this. Why do you always enjoy putting restraints on me?
Perché è divertente romperti i coglioni.
Oh, you better watch your back then. When a tamed beast is abandoned, his master will be in grave danger.
Oh, non ti preoccupare, non ti abbandonerò così presto.
What do you think? I only see my master.
Oh.
To have a laundry list of charges. You know, Lincoln's public safety is concerning. I'm not sure if this is a display of the Enforcer's vivid imaginations, or their loose interpretation of the screening process. I have no interest in old relics. Besides, didn't I help you catch the culprit already? Yeah, that idiot spent the whole night digging hundreds of holes near Flow and Fire's base. Then he tried to run away when he couldn't fill them back up. It was only after I caught him that he confessed he didn't know where his hidden treasures were. So I kindly took care of the cleanup myself. You don't need to thank me.
Non c'era altri oggetti? Niente, finito. Rafael non mi può dare più niente. vado tutti. Però devo recuperare il pezzo di evidence qua. Eccolo lì. Ok, preso. Mi interessava solo questo. Perfetto. Ho preso tutte le evidence tranne l'ultima che arriva tra 2 ore. Quindi niente. Ma alla fine è una cagata. Cioè, è più semplice di quello che pensavo. Dai, andiamo a importunare qualcun altro.
Long time no see, Captain. I'm at your mercy. You're free to charge me with whatever crime crosses your mind. You must be aware of the risks. I'll be safer if I stay here. So, after considering every predator you have in custody, you've decided to work with me? Which means I'm the one you trust the most. You taught me that the key to dealing with a cunning suspect is to be strategic. But for me, that reason is more than enough. You can come a little closer. I am your prisoner after all.
Se mi dici vieni un po' più vicino perché sono tuo prigioniero, cioè, amico mio, c'è qualche problema? Allora, vediamo un po' che cosa mi dici. Andiamo un po' alla storia con lui.
Were you scared? I'm sorry. I was being inconsiderate. I did a quick look-see earlier. You should find some interesting new leads here. I think they're designed to be used on predators. Don't worry, it's empty. This scent, it's like... There were unstable prototypes of this enhancer on the black market when they were still refining the formula. I only heard rumors. Can I walk outside? Yeah, the weather is nice today. I thought it'd be fun to go for a walk. With you. Many predators were just ordinary people before they transformed. No, they aren't. I just thought we could grab a bite to eat while we talk. What do you want to eat? I ordered one of everything. I see you looked into my past. Once I became a predator, they decided to hide me away. Being an enforcer like you sounds nice. Right. If I'm not in it for the money or career prospects, what am I after then? I guess I like the job security that comes with a government occupation. What about you? Why did you pick me during the interview process? Then once my name is cleared, you can hire me again.
They're gone. What should we tell our boss?
Up ahead is a dead end. They should be around here somewhere.
Are you looking for us? Relax. I'll deal with them. Who hurt you? Never mind. I'll make sure all of them suffer the consequences. Ugh.
Perfect. What did I tell you? They weren't invincible.
Let's tie them up and hold them hostage. We'll get a lot of cash with these two. These two. They're fresh out of the LCBI. We should be able to trade them for 10 vials of the new Frenzy Enhancer. We'll get more next time. I don't know if 10 vials will be enough for us.
Keep an eye on them.
Don't worry. They're pushovers. They can't escape even if they tried.
What are you doing? Our captors are already gone. We were brought back to that abandoned building. Were you listening in on their conversation? They'll use us as bargaining chips to get their hands on the latest Frenzy Enhancer. When those predators return, should we give them a warm welcome? So, how will you act as a predator? Are you going to use those techniques you showed me before? Not really. You need to be more aggressive. Better. Keep going. You see me as a despicable person, then?
Are you too new? I never seen you around before.
Yeah, we're here to get stronger.
Well, you've come to the right place. With the Frenzy Enhancer, we can kiss the miserable days of living in fear goodbye!
I heard you have the latest version of the Frenzy Enhancer. We're after the strongest stuff.
Not so fast, pal. Tell me the password. What's the holdup? Those LCBI dogs have been breathing down our necks lately. No password, no goods.
Forget it. We're done playing around. Let's skip to the part where we fight.
Damn it! They're undercover enforcers! Get them!
Something is leaking from the ceiling. You check out what's above the ceiling. I'll keep them busy. We have a problem. I'm afraid that's no longer an option.
did you take down all those predators by yourself, Zadie?
You bowed down yourself this time.
I heard her told you to leave. There must have been a misunderstanding, right?
Yeah. When are you coming back? The new enforcer assistant isn't good enough.
Notebooks, folders, tea, cookies. I got a lot of welcome gifts this morning. This is the first bouquet I received today, though. Oh, so you'll buy flowers for the other new hires? That's true. Flowers are for disgusting people. I have flowers, but I don't have a vase to put them in. You shouldn't treat an important gift like that, though. Oh yeah, it's my first day back at work and I don't have a mug. What about you? Why did you buy me flowers? Was fitting in the only reason?
È stato tristissimo. Non prendermi a male. Sora, però. Cioè, nel senso, chiedermi come mai mi sono raffreddata mi fa ridere. Non so neanche io come sia successo. Onestamente. Una mattina mi sono svegliata. C'avevo il raffreddore. In che senso? Letto te. Dimmi la verità, uomo.
The taste is... I can't really describe it. The air in the LCBI building is too dry. The chairs are too hard. It's a little too chilly here. And today's lunch was too salty.
Mamma mia che...
You're also standing too far away from me. Thank you for giving me the chance to tell you my true feelings.
Mamma mia che true feelings. Oh.
This is a warm, comforting fragrance. What I desire most, huh? I'm at your mercy if you use this against me. It's the pleasant scent I smell whenever I see you.
Comunque è molto sottomesso, eh. Infinite Zone, what? Ah. No. Aspetta. Begin. No. Oh. Okay. No. Non riesco a muovermi, lo odio. Non è così che volevo che andasse.
Asking a prisoner for help. The LCBI must be quite short-handed lately. Are you curious about who I really am?
Oh.
Who am I to you? Am I just your subordinate? Or am I something more?
Cazzo, deridi.
I knew it was you the moment I heard your footsteps. We're face to face. Do we really need to use a pager to talk? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I want... It's the date we first met.
Oh.
What's the matter? I've already thought of the next question for you. It'll be something like whether or not that date holds any significance to me. you going to put it on for me? You'll need to come closer to do that. I can't really see, so it'll be difficult to move. Nothing is different. But as for someone special, hasn't she been in front of me this whole time?
Mamma mia, che leccaculo.
Well, the job market is very competitive nowadays. Finding stable employment isn't easy. The more gigs you have, the less likely you'll be unemployed. Recently, I got my license as a prison security inspector. If I successfully break out of this place, a certain enforcer might have to say goodbye to her year-end bonus.
Oh.
Of course, this is a hypothetical situation. I don't actually plan to do that.
Ecco, bravo, stai zitto. E cuccio soprattutto. Vai, Zane.
You seem surprised. This is your idea of a friendly exchange? A gesture of goodwill typically requires one to return the favor. What do you want? You've already obtained this much intel. Why do you need me? So you went through all the trouble to bring me here. I suppose you don't have many leads to work with. Placing your hopes in another person's hands is rarely a wise choice. Is everything a transaction with you now? I thought you were relying on our history as old acquaintances. I already signed the document. If I did sell myself, I'll be at your disposal. Didn't you say we would be working together? Are you testing me by keeping your distance? The prison is a melting pot. Spend enough time there and you'll have connections in all sorts of circles. This is an intel hub. If that were the case, it would have been exposed countless times by now. Hello. I'm here to pick up my food.
Do you remember what you ordered, sir?
Ice cream with numbing spice. No chili. Donuts with salt and no sugar. 1 set of medium rare macarons and 1 well done. Both sprinkled with salt and pepper.
Of course. And the lady?
A slice of chiffon cake for her. The most basic flavor.
Here's your order, sir. Don't forget your receipt.
I was speaking in code. The ice cream represents the required service. The donuts signify my offered compensation, and the macarons indicate the deadline for intel delivery. We usually communicate using disposable phone numbers for follow-ups. It started out as a pet shop, actually. However, they got tired of dealing with cat fur and dog hair, so they switched to desserts. No, I closed it after I moved. It's fine. They found good homes. They're happier now than they were when they had to constantly move with me. Don't worry. I made sure to keep your turtle. You're giving me the ice cream that I bought? What an interesting regifting strategy. Aren't you the one who went from bounty hunter to enforcer? We simply took different roads to arrive at the same destination. Be careful. I believe we're being watched. Then we can go to my house? I was referring to my house in the Southern District. I only have that and my old clinic. I lived there before I met you. I haven't been here in a long time. The fridge is empty, but there are still some non-perishable foods. Would you like something to drink? I'm sorry I can't offer another option. Tea is all I have. We don't have any new leads, and we've hit a dead end. In addition, people are tailing us. We're out of options at the moment. At least it's a step up from the hospitality I offer at prison. Should you visit again, I'll make sure to give you special treatment. Take this opportunity to rest. We won't be missing out on anything. It was only supposed to be for a few days. No one could have predicted it moving in with me. If I mistreated this turtle, I'm afraid its owner would have shown up on my doorstep demanding answers. You may sleep if you're tired. There are handcuffs of various sizes in the drawer. Should I bring them out for you? You're awake. You're welcome. I was wondering when you'd wake up. The thought had barely crossed my mind. And then I heard you speak. It's a message from the Intel Hub. Property for rent. Interested individuals should act fast. For inquiries, call.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed is not in service.
It's invalid. Are you suggesting I do pet boarding during the day and work as a locksmith at night? The LCBI is thoughtful. They're considering a prisoner rehabilitation program now. Ever isn't exactly known for its creativity. There's only one way to find out. Watch out. You're bold. Did you forget I still have a hostage? It doesn't get to sunbathe during yard time. I found another one with crucial information. The files they left here were stolen from me. Yes, it's supposed to lighten the mood. Well, we tried. When a predator goes into a frenzy, they temporarily lose their self-awareness. In addition, their pain response is dulled, and their emotions are suppressed. In this state, it would be impossible to keep any secrets. So the safest option would be no one knowing the password. That includes me. The frenzied state amplifies a predator's inner desires. Using that logic, the counter would be self-restraint. Perhaps I'll build my own personal containment cell and lock myself in it. No. Of course, nothing is absolute. It could still happen. Nothing too fancy. As I said, I'll find a place to lock myself away. No one would want to see me like that. Out of all the places you could have gone to for treatment, you chose a vet clinic. It's certainly an unconventional approach. Not only have you planned out a new career for me, but you also thought about your retirement. I'm afraid not. Do you have any suggestions for my retirement plans? I'll treat whoever visits. However, I hope you won't be one of them. What about you? Will you get a new assignment? And to meet an interesting individual on this path, it was worth it. Yes. It seems like only yesterday when I found you covered in blood on the streets of the Southern District. In the blink of an eye, we both experienced ups and downs. If that's the case, then this isn't goodbye. Perhaps you'll be walking around with your turtle and getting some sun. Then we'll bump into each other on a street corner. Eventually, we'll find ourselves sitting on a nearby bench. We'll be chatting just like old times. The bus will be there in a few minutes. Instead of waiting until you're retired, you can do it now. We made it. A full tour of the city takes 5 hours and 30 minutes. I can't think of a better way to spend our time. Have you found any new leads? Not all predators bite at the drop of a hat. I am reasonable. Locking up uncooperative prisoners. Did you learn that from me? You referred to me as a warden, yet you were the one calling the shots. Our teamwork seems to be better than I expected. Should I say that I'm looking forward to working with you again? Tell me, how else should I help you? Perhaps we could both be more honest with each other. Your technique for administering medicine could use some work. The spring recruitment period. I have to train new prison guards during that time. The retention rate of new staff often depends on how approachable their superiors are. You might want to try suppressing your grin. That way your words will sound more believable. This scent. Is it a compound from that lure? I developed it myself. It's not difficult to recognize my own work. It's the kind of scent that makes one willingly walk into a trap. Come closer, then you'll be able to find out. You're the first. If I'm not mistaken, this is a control device, not a wish-granting machine. The weather today is lovely. Your questions aren't amusing at all. I didn't think about you today. The LCBI's interrogation techniques are getting more creative. Is this supposed to be a costume party or a product demonstration convention? It is certainly a test of willpower. After all, it's hard not to be distracted when the person I care about is right in front of me. Are these my old tools? It's been a long time since I used them. How nostalgic. Usually, I immobilize them first, to prevent them from running away out of fear. It can't be helped. After all, many people have an inherent fear of dentists. Indeed, you can see it's a set of dental instruments.
You keep bringing me to the LCBI for small talk. Do you think I have nothing better to do? I see the LCBI's intel is outdated. Allow me to give you a quick update on my circumstances. I'm a law-abiding citizen now. So, you've decided to mix personal grudges with your work? This isn't exactly how you ask people for help. My little bird has grown up, it seems. Your wings are getting stronger with each passing day. Restraining me like this will only backfire. Remember what I taught you. The most effective threat is the one you don't act upon. Conscience. I don't waste my time on meaningless luxuries like that. Trust your instincts. I'll handle the rest. Ever. Let's just say they're an old friend of mine. That's only part of the story. Ever tried to kill me before? It's only natural I return their kindness with a few gifts to express my gratitude. I just so happened to blow up the first research facility ever used to study predators. When you were still my contact, one of their high-ranking executives went missing. You might be on their hit list, too.
Unit DL-039 on standby. Unit DL-039 is ready. Please enter the password.
I'm cultivating drowsiness. This is the bedtime story I picked out for you after using a careful selection process. But you don't like to read, so I'm reading it myself. Me. Are all enforcers this bossy? Taking over people's houses, and even making their hands do all the work. Is desk duty over? Do you need me to be your dining table now? That's the logo of a biopharmaceutical company under Ever. They filed for dissolution 5 years ago. Since then, it has reappeared with a new face. Now it's a company that's primarily focused on health services. Their products might be connected to the frenzy enhancer you're investigating. come in until you received my signal. You really don't pull your punches, huh? You should shoot me next time this happens. Any frenzied predator can easily tear your throat out. It seems your competency has improved during my absence. Are you implying it's dangerous when I'm at the wheel? Wake up. Someone's here to kill me. A lot of people showed up this time. Moving is easier than cleaning up the mess. Our new place is on 47th Street. It's discreet, and the school district is decent. It's about time you got a real education, miss. Wake up. Someone's here to kill you. They're after me. It's only natural they'd be after you, too. You have 10 minutes to pack your things and go downstairs. All right, then. Start the car, rookie. It's fine. Keep driving. You're a big girl now. I don't need to teach you how you can bend the rules, right? Isn't it obvious? I'm about to spice things up. Floor it. It was smooth sailing. However, watch out for the cliff.
Hey, there was a speeding violation on the highway a few days ago. Here's the ticket. It's because the suspect is connected to a predator. The one you're supervising is the LCBI's VIP at this point.
Everyone outside is talking about predators being connected to Ever. How did that happen?
I heard about it. Apparently, Ever is using them for some kind of experiment.
What kind? That sounds scary. Based on what I heard through the grapevine, Ever is supposedly the group who created the predators in Lincoln.
I never imagined our photo would end up on an official document like this. We have to get a clearer shot next time. You're a meteorologist now? I'm pretty sure I taught you not to waste time on pointless hypotheticals. Am I mistaken? Besides, You should be well aware of your options. You can leave, or you can stand by my side. Ten. 9, 8, 7.
Devo dire che per ora non posso... Oddio, ora che ho sbloccato questo. Giusto, devo fare questo. Cartiamo. Wow! Ma teoricamente non ce l'avevo già quella B? No, non ce l'avevo già, scherzavo. dato quelli gratuiti li ho già fatti, quindi non posso ottenerne altri, quindi non mette male. Non posso solo scioccare se li voglio, non posso fare altro. C'è un meglio, potrei, però non lo so, spenderli così è che non so se questi le posso o no ottenere. È che non so neanche se queste le posso ottenere o no. Ah, penso che se le posso comprare qua non le posso ottenere diversamente. Proviamo, tanto, che mi costa? Non ovviamente un cazzo. Zen, sei bellissimo, ma non è quello che voglio ottenere, capisci? Sto letteralmente spendendo tutti i miei cristalli in sti cazzo di gossi. Uccidetemi. Niente neanche qua. Sono l'unica sfigata che non le trova, porco due. Niente neanche qua. Sono l'unica povera sfigata che non trova niente fino al piti. Incredibile. Sto letteralmente sprecando tutto per quello. Uccidetemi. Ce lo posso fare. Dicevano fortunata nel gioco, sfortunata in amore. Io sono sfortunata in tutte e due. Diciamo che almeno in quello garantito. Voglio piangere. E non è neanche il P. No, era il PT, mi sa, sai. Sì, era il 50esimo culo. Niente, neanche qua. Sto letteralmente collezionando tutte le 4 stelle che non avevo prima. Ma me lo vuoi dare qualcosa fuori dal PT, per favore? È seriamente imbarazzante sta cosa. No, non me lo vuole dare. Che vedo. Se posso selezionarne uno sopra. Fanculo. C'è già poco da fare, troppo sexy. Sto roba. Zen, ti prego, non infierire anche tu.
Did you get your intel from an insider? You're very enthusiastic. Are you one of the ambassadors?
Oddio.
You definitely have an insider. Anyway, it's a new hobby of mine. Why are you asking? Actually, no one signed up. They did a raffle and pulled my name. I've only done it once or twice, so to speak. It's not really a hobby. Could you what? I see. How good is this instructor? You're pretty confident. Now you're putting words in my mouth. What exactly are my learning objectives in these lessons of yours? If I'm not mistaken, it's a men's designer watch. Never mind. Whatever you say. However, since someone's been asking about what camera to get for a beginner, I'll try my best to get first place. You aren't the only one with an insider.
Sto per fare, penso, la cosa più drammatica della mia vita. Io devo scegliere. Prendiamo Raphael e va bene. Silas, giusto? Sì. Che cazzo dovevo fare? Sto per farlo, ne ho bisogno. Oh, non ci credo. L'ho tenuto fuori dal piti. Mamma mia. Ho tenerlo fuori dal piti rate. Vi prego. Questo sì, ok, questo è finalmente un po' di culo. Non lo so neanche io in realtà, sai. Niente. Che bello Zane. Olè, vai! Questo mi piace. Ah, che carino. Minchia, ho speso tutta la mia vita qua dentro. Non è vero, mi hai mentito. Ho ottenuto Silas, non Caleb. Letteralmente ho messo tutto il mio effort. Non me lo vuole dare Caleb. Ho dato tutti gli altri ma non mi vuole dare Caleb. Questo è l'ultimo che posso fare. Niente Caleb. Cioè, mi ha dato Caleb ma un altro Caleb. Tanto ho già praticamente preso tutto. Niente. Ora tornando a noi, Memories. Sì, ne ho ottenuto un botto. Vabbè, Rarity. Raphael, Silas e dove cazzo è Zane? Eccolo qua. Zane. Quindi è il momento di fare quello che volevo fare, ovvero questo. Vabbè, andiamo in ordine. Zane, ma sì, dai. Ho aspettato questo.
If you're trying to break someone's chains, don't be afraid of the danger they bring. I'll do to you. Frenzy enhancer? You're going to use it on me? You want me to submit? Let me take what I desire first.
Initiating full body scan of the target.
Why don't you touch me and find out? Don't you want to keep going? Are you going through the motions? Or are you toying with me? What will you do next? Don't stop. Impressive. Now, there's only one thing left to do. Become my prisoner, or my master. You can never leave me. What am I to you? A madman? A monster? Or just a pitiful prisoner?
Comunque quello di Zane mi è piaciuto parecchio, eh. Nel senso, quello di Raphael sarà divertente soltanto perché è per terra.
Too scared to open the cage? Too scared to open the cage? This isn't enough. The desire to devour and consume someone. You feel it too, right? That's quite enough. You're checking my teeth. There's a muzzle here. I'm not a toy you can just play with. supposed to be another plan of yours?
Initiating full body scan of the target.
I can't stand the look on your face. From this angle, I can rip your throat out if I turn my head. Where did you learn to do that? I won't repeat myself. Let go of me. Exposing your weaknesses to a monster. Only a fool would do that to tame a beast. Ever seen a world consumed by want? When the heart's true desire is the only thing left, everything else fades away. Why are you the only thing I can see clearly?
Ci sono veramente troppe possibilità che si possono fare con queste cose. Extreme dose. Love silhouette. Oh. Sì, queste sono tutte le 5 stelle, immagino. Sì. Manca Silas. Silas, tocca a te.
Won't you help me? Why resist me now? You made your choice when you stepped inside. Is it thrilling to have me at your mercy? You scared? Your idea of help is heartwarming. Pray.
Initiating full body scan of the target.
I warned you before about the consequences of provocations. Do you think I'm putty in your heads? outside the cage. If I really turned into a monster, what would you have done? Impossible.
E tra l'altro ho visto soltanto i finali buoni, diciamo. Perché potevo evitare che tutto questo accadesse. Allora, cosa ci prendiamo? Xavier. Ma sì, Zane. Qua ci prendiamo Zane pure. Mamma mia. Non ce la posso